Hello guys, we are back with another Leetcode problem. Today is February day 3. Let's try to solve today's problem. And today's problem is 4 some second. So it's a medium question and highly like. Let's dive into the question. What's question actually ask? So you have given a 4 integer arrays nums1, nums2, nums3 and nums4, all of the length n. It means all of them have equal length. Return the number of tuples such that which lie ijkl lie into the 0 to 1, as well as the summation of nums I, nums 2j, nums 3k, nums 4l is equal to 0. So we have to find such type of tuples. So let's little bit more and understand the question with using example 1. So you have a given input nums1 is equal to this array, nums2 is equal to this array, nums3 equal to this, and nums4 is equal to this. And in this case, output is 2. So let's dive into the explanation. What question actually want to uh, says the two tuples are 0, 0, 1. Okay. So in that corresponding to that tuple, we have got 0. How can we got 0? Nums1 0, nums2 0, nums3 0, nums4 1. Num0 have containing value 1, nums2 0 containing value -2, nums3 0 has value -1, nums4 1 has value 2, and the summation of that is equal to 0. Yeah, so it means it's a valid tuple. So I'm enhancing my counter to the 1. Again I got another one which has some 0. In that case I another enhance my counter by 1 and my counter value 2, so I'll return this 2. So that is straightforward. So how can I solve this problem? I pick one element from here, I pick one element from here, I'll pick one element from nums3, and I pick another element from nums4 and edit all of them and sees if its answer. If summation is equal to 0, I enhance my counter. If not, I didn't enhance my counter. I'll check looking for another solution. And if I try to solve this problem by brute force approach, the time complexity is O n power 4, and as well as, and it's a brute force approach. So we can solve by that too. But here I looking this constraint, and the constraint is lying to 200, 1 to 200, and if we multiply 200 by 4 times, we got 16 into 10 power 8, and it's nearly 10 power 9. And if we try to solve into on power 4 solution, giving the solution in on power 4, it give us TLE. So for not giving TLE, we have to reduce our time complexity to any of lower so order of n, so order of n square n cube solution. If we provide the solution in that, we are get rid of from the TLE. So here I notice one thing. If I added nums1, nums2 and nums and separately nums3 and nums4 and treated like another vector, let's I'll made it nums1, nums2, it's a vector a, now variable a, nums3 and nums4 another variable b. We know one thing, if both are, if I added both of them, I got 0. How can I get 0? When my num3 num a variable b have the same value but opposite of both of them. That in other words, if my nums a, if my a is containing value 5, so it must my b containing -5. If both containing same value but in opposite sign, that the case only I got 0. Otherwise there is no chance I get it 0. So uh, take I just I'll try to taking the advantage of that thing. So I try to find out, I'll try to make my nums1, nums2 make into the single variable, a single array, and I want to make it my nums3 and nums4 in a single variable, in uh, single array. I want to do that. And what I actually do after that, let's I write it. This is my vector a, in which this is a array in which I added both of them and tried and make it single array, and there is a b in which I this array containing num3 num4 summation solution. And what I actually do after that, I want I I wanted to find every element which is present here. May it present in that, but in opposite side. If it present, I know that's tuple give us that tuple. It's our potential answer. If I got this thing, I have to enhance my counter by 1 every time. So I guess, do you get it? Let's try to write some code. Then you understand what I'm actually want to tell you. So for making a tuple, I'll try. I'm using little bit my mind, because if I store uh, uh, in a simple vector, it ha- it give us extra work to find out the element. Here I want to, if let's say my AI is contain 1 minus 1 minus 2 2 and minus 1, and here is contain 1. So if I want to find this 1 into this array and having the opposite sign, so if it's stored in the vector, so I have to, my searching time complexity is order of n. If I want to reduce this thing, so I'll store this thing into the map, unordered map, so that decrease our time complexity. So that's why I'll just use it here, unordered map, for decreasing our searching time complexity. Int map, and let's store this value nums1 nums2 summation into that. So how can I store? First and foremost, I made, let's e for nums1, let's write it a1 for auto a2 nums2, sorry, nums2, and map containing a1 plus a2 plus plus. So what I actually do, I store nums a1 a2 into this my map, and let's say here 1 is present 2 times, so I have to add this frequency 2 into that. That's why I'll just take it a1 plus a2 summation as a key, sorry, and the frequency I'll store it as a value 2, because I know there is a lot of way to make 1 2 times. Maybe I added 1 plus 0, or I added 2 minus 1, so both of the cases we got 1. So there's a lot of possibility to getting the 1. So that's why I'll just use it. I'll just make the frequency 2, because it's easy to know how many times I got the 1. So that's why I just used map here. We can solve this problem by vector 2, but I wanted to reduce my time complexity for the searching, so that's why I just used map here. So I guess you know how I store into my a. Now my duty was only is remain. I just added nums3 nums4 value and looking for the solution in the a. Is it available? And or I searching looking for the solution in a, in reversing the my summation of 3 and nums4 and nums3 and nums4 value. So let me try the code, then you understand what I actually want, actually tell to you. Its let's name is b1 and nums3, and for auto b2 nums4, and I'm looking for the solution. map minus b1 plus b2. What I'm actually do here, if my b1 plus b2, this summation, if reverse of that is available on that, I have to add it into my ans. So let I make here my ans variable 2, in which I'll just if I got this into my map, I have to enhance this thing. So I'll just add it into my ans. I'll update it my ans by using that, and that's it, guys. And it's updating my ans every time whenever I got b1 b2 reverse of that into my this array. If I got, then I'll add it into my answer because it make my answer. So that's it, guys. Let's and I have to return this answer. Let's run this code, guys. And okay, nums 3, where I just make a oh, nums 3, it's a silly mistake. Give me apology for that. Okay, it's accepted. Let's submit our code, guys. And it's accepted. So if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I resolve your doubt as soon as possible.